It was a beautiful Saturday morning. She woke up full of excitement. She was all dressed in her dazzling white gown. It was her wedding. Driving to the church with a beautifully decorated car, walked in gloriously as her father held her by the arm, walking her down the aisle. Standing before her heartthrob, she joyfully recited the marital vows after the officiating pastor. For better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, till death do us part. Little did she know that death will do them part at the prime of life. They had beautiful and great plans for their life and kids. She had just written down some of the goals they were to achieve, waiting for her husband to return from work. Sadly, he never returned. All she got was the news of his death by an accident. She was shocked and couldn't believe she was now a widow. Widowhood caught up with her. She never imagined where would she start from, she thought. Oh no, the path of widowhood is lonely and desolate. The widow keeps to herself. She is engrossed with a struggle for survival, how to pay the bills, what to eat and clothes to wear. She's faced with the challenge of bringing up the children as a single parent, her sexuality, staying chaste, security, exploitation and stigmatization. To all widows I say, do not be afraid. Weep not. Weep not, for it is not the end of the road. You were not alone. No, you were not. You were God's wife and He's always there for you. Remember the widow at Nain? She lost her only son and was about to bury him when Jesus saw her and had compassion on her. He said to her, weep not. Jesus moved to the coffin of her son and asked him to get up, and he came back to life. The widow of one of the sons of the prophets whose husband left with unsettled debt was about to have her sons taken away by the creditor as slaves, but she cried to Elisha. Following his instruction, she was able to pay the debt and save her sons. You see, you are not alone. From the time of old till now, widows are strategic in the agenda of God, yielding themselves to be used in God's service. Yes, widowhood does not terminate God's calling upon the life of a woman. See, Naomi was a widow, but she discipled Ruth, who was not a believer, and Ruth became a part of the genealogy of Jesus. God used the widow of Zarephath, who had almost nothing to provide for his servant Elijah in the day of famine. The poor widow who gave her tiny coins worth very little was considered by Jesus to be the one who put more into the treasury than all others. Out of her poverty, she gave all she had to live on. Anna the prophetess was another widow who lived with her husband for 7 years. She did not leave the temple, serving God night and day with prayers and fasting. No wonder she got a peep into God's redemptive plan for Israel and spoke of Jesus to all who were looking forward to the redemption of Jerusalem. Dear widow, I know it is painful, but God heals. You have cried enough. Get up, change your raiment, anoint your head, open yourself up, make yourself available for God, get involved in serving Him. Are you led to remarry? Then go ahead. Now, to the church. Widowhood is such an overwhelming, devastating weight that needs to be handled with care in order to help the widow recover from the shock and live a more productive life. Remember, part of what Uncle James considers as pure and genuine religion before God is to look after widows in their distress. Please, reach out to the widow next door.